Well, hello geometers and seekers of general truths. In this video, we will find the surface area of this cylinder. And a cylinder, when we break it apart, it is two circles. Okay, so that's one circle with a radius of 9. And then we have another circle here that also has a radius of 9. Then we have the lateral part, or the lateral face of this thing. And in this case, the width of this is the same as this length right here, or the height of the cylinder, which is 6. Okay. Now, what would be the length, this distance right here of the rectangle? Well, it happens to be the same as the circumference of this circle. So the distance around this circle is exactly the same as the distance from one side of the rectangle to the other. So you can imagine, here's one side of the rectangle. If I try to go all the way around here, what I'm really doing is I'm tracing all the way around to the other side of the rectangle. Okay, so if I take this and I wrap it around, then I actually am wrapping around the circle. So the circumference of the circle is the length here of the rectangle. So the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r, but in this case, r happens to be 9. So we get a total of 18 pi. Okay. So now we can calculate that total surface area. I will abbreviate it SA. The surface area is the area of the circle, which is pi r squared. But there are two circles, right? There's this circle and then there's this circle. So we're going to multiply it by 2 plus the length of the rectangle, which is 18 pi, multiplied by the height of the rectangle, which is 6. So doing all of these calculations, we get that's 81 and 2, which is 162 pi, plus 18 times 6 is 108 pi. So add it together and we get 270 pi. And our units here are feet squared, because we are working with areas. All right. So there you have it, another example of us finding surface area, but this time of a cylinder. Now let's back it up in our notes here and let's talk about formulas for the area of a prism. And for the prism, well, unfortunately, no simple formula exists for all prisms. Okay, there's a formula, but every single prism almost has like a different formula. So there's not one formula that we can really use. For a cylinder, however, it's quite convenient. So if we have a cylinder here of height h and of radius r, okay, then we can calculate the surface area as follows. It's the area of this circle and the area of this circle. Okay. So that would be pi r squared times 2, right, plus the area of this rectangle here. And remember, this length here is h, and this length here is the circumference of the circle, so that's 2 pi r. So the area of the rectangle would be 2 pi r multiplied by h. So now we have a pretty nice looking formula for calculating surface area of a cylinder, 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. Okay, so I'm going to end this video here, and for example 2, I'm going to ask you to do that on your own as extra practice. It's similar to the first example. And for the last problem, we would work on it in the next video. Keep working hard. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.